or false, and you're going to show them the
How
converse.
about it's really, really hard to get more leads? Is that,
How many people think it's really hard to grow your business fast and get more leads?
I don't want how many. I
Okay.
want true or false.
True or false?
It's true, all right, so this is you.
Okay, that's a good idea.
True or false? And you can start out this way. Pop quiz. True or false? It's really hard to get more leads in this competitive business environment. What do you think? How many people think it's true? The answer? False.
Yeah, I
And
like
then
that.
you're
I like that.
See the
That's
difference?
great.
That's
Okay?
awesome.
Yeah, okay, good. So it's just, thank you. So it's as simple as that. Take them somewhere and make them follow you and then think, oh, well, because of course everybody thinks it's hard to get leads. Are you kidding me? Oh my God, I gotta pick up the phone, I gotta knock on doors, ay, ay, ay. But you have the solution, you have the secret, and you're about to reveal it. Now, I wanna go wherever you're going, baby.
now it's getting more leads, as you just said something really important. Get all these strategies, get more leads without picking up the phone.
Even better. Okay, so try that for me. So let's do true or false. Pop, if you want, you can start out with pop quiz.
Pop quiz. True or false? Most people think it's really difficult to get more leads. How many of you agree? Great. It's false. I'm going to take you.
I wouldn't say great. Why is it
I
great?
don't know.
I would say answer is false.
Answer
Yeah,
is
it's not
false.
great.
Answer is.
Yeah. The answer is,
The
pause,
answer is
false. All right, so now they're laughing because, oh, we took a quiz, we got it wrong. All right, now, talk to me about that.
I'm going to show you 5 ways today.
You're going to learn,
You're going
it's
to
not
learn.
I, it's
You are
you.
going
It's
to
more
learn.
important we talk about you and your, not I and my.
To learn
Here, you are going to learn
5 ways to grow your leads
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
that will lead to more sales.
pause.
Or grow your, yeah, to get leads and sales without picking the phone.
No.
No, even better.
You're going to find 5 ways to grow your leads. This is a visual.
Okay, sorry.
That's okay.
She's taping it.
Without picking up the phone. Yes, you heard me right. It's a little bit of a swag, right? Can you do that?
Oh, she can do swag.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then bring it on, because I didn't detect any there.
That's because that was all nerves you saw.
Nerves.
Okay, that's why this is a safe environment. Get it out. Get it out here so it's not there on May 2nd. So you think this, oh, yeah, exactly, everybody relates, oh, I couldn't get more sales. And I can get it without picking up the phone? Bring it on. Right?
Love it.
Good. And when you start that way, you're going to feel so energized by that and so psyched up that it becomes contagious. It goes viral. They're going to feel the same way, and then we can't wait to go into the middle of your presentation. And all that took was, maybe 15 seconds to do. But it positions them exactly where you want them. Now you've got a captive audience. Then you launch into your great content, which I could see was a wealth of information, no problem there. Now, from that, one of the things Amberly and I discussed that Sarah and I didn't discuss, now I have to remember who I told what, is what's called name transition. You don't have to use this, but it can be very effective. Amberly, when she started out with, "Hi, everybody, I'm Amberly," and started talking. Nobody really cares who you are, not at the beginning. But if you say something like this, and then you transition to your name, "Good morning, I'm Valerie James." And then it sounds nice, because then it's like, I'm worth listening to. Now, you don't have to do that, but if you want to insert your name, and I think it's a nice touch, because even though Sarah said your name, they can hear it a second time, because they probably already forgot it when Sarah said it.
Okay.
So you say it, now you say it because you own that name, and now I want to hear what's in it for me. And when you gave the agenda, I loved it that you gave an agenda, but it wasn't powerful enough for me.
Okay.
I think because it was too fast.
Okay.
Now, one of the ways you can do your agenda is to say something like, "You will know the answers to these 5 questions," or "You will learn 5 strategies that you can use, not tomorrow, but today when you get back to the office." sense of urgency. And then you can start to, and then say how many, like I told Sarah, you heard me say, you tell them how many they're getting. You're going to get the answer to 5 questions, not to these questions. 5 questions, or you will learn 5 strategies, 5 tips, and here they are. Number 1, how to do this. Number 2, and then you use your hands. You were not using any gestures because you were busy holding your remote, all right? So put the remote down, use both hands. Number 1, number 2, number 3. Who's ready to dive in? Let's go. Oh, come on, start the race. We need an energy in the room, or it'll fade really fast. Because remember, unless you're the very first speaker, they've already heard several speakers. So how do they get pumped up for you?
I'm last.
Oh, baby.
I'm in the middle on one, right? In one section and last on the other, I think.
Are you doing 2?
I'm doing it, I'm
Well,
doing the
some-
presentation twice.
Okay.
Somebody has to be last. That's not
I'm
a
last in
problem.
one room and middle in the other room.
But the energy level, you have to ratchet it up
Okay,
in a big way.
okay.
Also, by the way, if you ever follow lunch, it's
That's me.
deadly. Oh, it's rough. It's a rough spot because their sugar level, has changed, right? Most of them have eaten starch. They're already lethargic. So that's why, again, doing something a little different, being a little more animated, you got to step it up. First speaker has the advantage because usually they're relatively fresh unless they were out partying the night before.
No starch with
So-
lunch.
Yeah, give them just a
We
healthy
just serve
meal.
Protein and
Yeah, just
veggies.
protein. No carbs.
By the way, there's a dark chocolate on every one of your seats
Right.
now.
But all the more reason, Valerie, in yours being last, you have got to, I urge you to make it interactive. And from the 8 minutes that I watched, and 8 minutes, I shouldn't have had to wait 8 minutes to be interacting with you.
Okay,
Because I don't know if it's going to happen. Maybe it will,
How
but
many of you blog?
it's too long.
okay.
It's too long. So I urge you to use more interactivity early on. Now, Amberly used it, I think, at like the 3-second, 5-second mark, asking people to shake hands. She had them doing something already. Fantastic. So we'll think about little things you could do. It doesn't have to be much.
Yeah, I never thought about that at
Sometimes, yeah, sometimes it's a rhetorical question. Sometimes instead of show of hands, it's so boring, I say, by a show of standing, that's right, you heard me right, show of standing, get them up, get them moving. Come on, let's burn a calorie or 2. Lunch was great, right? Okay, by a show of standing, how many people hate cold calls? Yay, let me hear you, come on, yay! Make them do something. They'll laugh, it's fun, and it doesn't matter if not everybody does it. But the point is, it's not just you talk, I listen, you talk, I continue to listen, they'll die.
Okay,
And so will you, you'll find it exhausting, right?
okay.
Yeah, and for these people, because it's business to consumer.
Right.
Most of our customers are probably hating traditional media, spending tens of thousands of dollars on radio ads and print. They're not really cold calling anybody because they're retail.
Okay.
They are hotels. So
It's
they
a lot
don't
of
call-
hotels.
They don't call people to say, can you come to my hotel? So how many of you are sick of ineffective traditional advertising? Placing
Like?
it- Like putting an ad in the newspaper and you don't know if anybody came, or placing a radio ad and only the people that you know say they heard your voice, or,
Right.
something like that. So how many of you are tired of spending, having to have a huge budget for print and radio and TV advertising or something?
And what you could do at that point is take a prop. Now remember, were you here when I was talking to Amberly about doing the Venn diagram and using a flip chart? Okay. You can intersperse using slides and using props.
Okay.
It makes it really lively. So to Sarah's point, if that's what they're accustomed to doing is using a lot of visual media and nothing, you could have some Monopoly money or real money and toss it up into the air. And just say,
Oh, that's a
anybody
good
like
idea.
wasting
That'd
their
be fun.
money? And then let the money fall. I didn't think so. But yet, isn't that what we're doing when we run an ad? We do this, we do that. It's lonely out there. Nobody's responding. Let's change it. So make it like it's a dialogue. Make it like you invited 4 or 5 of them out to lunch and you're all sitting at the table and you're all passionate about this. What happens a lot of times with speakers is they get behind a lectern and their personality gets sucked right out of them. Now, I know that you're an exciting person. I know that you're passionate, but I couldn't really see it all right there. So don't hide that from me, okay? So that's a good way to do it. And when you use a prop and throw money up in the air, it changes your whole chemistry. You kind of come to life, and it's fun, it's different, because they're not expecting that. They're expecting to just have their eyes glazed over, next slide, and next slide, and the next one. So do something different.
I just thought of something. What do you guys think of this idea? So when I talk about the guest blogging and I say it has your photo next to it, what if I had a ginormous photo that I could hold up of like somebody's headshot? Or, it's like a
Absolutely.
poster, but of a
Right.
headshot. Okay, you can have your photo
Right.
right next to your article.
Yeah.
Perfect, perfect. It
Or
gives
get
you
one, but
something
I'm
else
sure we
to
can-
do.
Yeah.
It makes them
It'll
laugh.
slow me down too.
It slows you down.
It will,
That's right.
anything that could slow me down would be
It's fantastic.
fabulous.
Yeah.
So